grind is 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors, and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to then you do better. Yeah. Better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. When I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Tonight, with a hallowed Lombardi Trophy in the building, it's a battle to raise it at midfield between the Chicago Bears and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Let's go!
Kate Scott, Brock Heward up here in the booth, everybody. Honored to bring you this Super Bowl. And might we see a little history here tonight, partner? One side on the verge of their first Lombardi Trophy. But to win it, they've got to go through somebody who knows what it takes. They have been to the mountaintop before.
And we all know that narrative could be a blessing, but also a curse. They enter this game with a different type of momentum. A team without a title on the verge of finally achieving it. But with that momentum, sure comes the weight of pressure and expectations. What is that sideline feeling? We'll be watching it. Can't wait to bring it to you. And handling that pressure will be an enormous key.
Baylor Tiger. Hey, Ram. Crowd right. Hey, go Lion.
Herbert throwing right away. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down. One play in, Brock in this drive is already into enemy territory.
Set.
Herbert on first down. Escapes the pocket. That one's complete. Amarion Hampton. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
We need 59. Set.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Forced out to his right. He's going deep down this side. Connection made with his back deep downfield. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked by T.J. Edwards. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Tackle made by Elijah Molden.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Williams to throw on 3rd. That one's nabbed by Kmet. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It'll actually head to that other sidelines.
And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. And it's taking chances like that help make them a postseason team, Brock. They're going to need to connect on at least a couple of those in this game.
Exactly. These are the types of plays we expect from every team in the postseason, right? Well-timed risk and an aggressive mindset that reflects all the stakes of each and every game.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
This is a heater. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short on the 35. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it in the double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
It's Herbert once more. Throw is there for a long day, Ganson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Step.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Edwards. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Has his man caught by Odunze. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
All set to go now from the 35. First down throw by Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Completed to his running back. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. So Super Bowl 60, a quarter of the way done. 7-0 is our score. More from Santa Clara coming up. Enough waiting, we're back, and it's time to resume play here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Cuts right. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a 13-0 lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Herbert from the gun. He's going to push one deep down the right. Brought in inside the 20. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Let's go, let's go. Let's go. Set.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. On the move, headed right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Now Herbert again. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Chargers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers get it back to within 6.
Chargers 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Edwards. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. And gain 11 on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
From the red zone now. And almost someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's the rookie from Auburn. And the Chargers are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Buys time, rolling right. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. That is Kyler Gordon.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. So second down coming up. Edwards on the shotgun handoff. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Starting quarterback run here. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Swift can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3.
When you get stuff like that on a second down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a first down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
This is a pivotal moment on the game's biggest stage, Brock. It's third and goal. A look to run with Edwards. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bears parlay the interception into points. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
Jackson now to return it. And he takes the return out of bounds.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And Herbert slides to a stop, but enough on that play to move those chains. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Super Bowl 60 and Santa Clara in just a moment. First down now, ball at the 33.
Going. Set. Count it. Hey, ram. Set.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
Brings up second and 3 at the 40-yard line.
12. Set.
Second down, looking for options. Gets this one to Gadsden. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
He finds Johnston. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They get 23 on that one. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Play action now for Herbert. He rolls to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Herbert to throw once more. Complete out to the right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You want to become quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find it.
And he takes it into the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers make it a one-score game before halftime. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Here's Williams. It's a screen play to Edwards. Blast through midfield. Reaches the 30. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Whiskey! Hey, volunteer!
That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that makes it second and goal. Line up the design keeper. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears will add to their lead at the end of the half. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 20-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so first and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Here's the final play of our first half.
Set. 380. Green out. Go.
He'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Final halftime adjustments of the season are out of the way. It's time to put them into action here. Quarter 3 of the Super Bowl is underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Third quarter's going to start with a run by Edwards. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Williams from the gun. Continuing to move past the 45. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be first down Chicago.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go. We got Biggie first.
Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. On the move, past the 40. Hits the 20. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Hill now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Herbert now. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. That defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
2nd and 10. Herbert trying again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Williams with the sneak. And this time he fights his way across for the touchdown. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Caleb Williams, the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears continue piling onto this lead.
Chargers 14. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Baylor Tiger. Set.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't get it to Oronde Gadsden the second. And it sets up 2nd down.
Home to troops right. Set. Let's go, let's go. Cap it. What is it?
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. He's going to try another deep one here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last